Hello and welcome back to my Dandelion Diaries. I have a flip through today of my health planner, which is an N2 Sterling Ink compact horizontal in forest. That is always a mouthful. I have been really diligent with this past month of April. I have been training for a 10K, so I'm going to be talking about that in this video. Updates to the cover. I haven't really done anything other than add this cute little bookmark I got from one of my Sticky Club orders. It has the planets on it, and this just is totally my vibe. The artist is 𝗦𝘃𝗍𝗵, but I love Sticky Club because they always send really interesting things and it's really affordable. So definitely check them out if you haven't heard of them before. Anyways, opening this bad boy up. I haven't done anything again to the front. It's just the same shenanigans that I normally have. And for my year at a glance, this is where I've been tracking my pain. I've talked about this in almost all of the videos now, but for April, I was really, honestly, a lot more pain-free. Like, I went back to how I felt back in January. I felt really good. Hardly had any headaches, hardly had any of like stomach or digestion issues. And I hardly had any down days. And part of that might have been all the time I spent outside, because I was outside a lot in April. And usually just being in the sun just is very uplifting in general for me. So that could have something to do with it. But definitely really happy to see that my headaches went way down in April, because in March, that was brutal. But yeah, so could have just been spring weather rolling in, or who knows, but I'm really happy with that. No updates to my measurement pages or my goals pages. For my monthly, quarterly section thing, this is where I track my running, walking, gym workouts. And then over here is where I kind of do like a little synopsis. For April, I really wanted to progress my running, and I really wanted to work harder on like eating healthier. And by eating healthier, I mainly just mean like not eating out as much. And I made one of those goals. So I did really good with my training for this 10K run that I'm trying to race in July. And for the eating habits, I didn't really end up making those goals. It was my birthday month, so we ate out a lot. We had family visit us, so we ate out a lot. And I just rolled with it. I mean, it's totally okay. I forgive myself for anything I did that I'm really upset about. It's just, I wanted the goal to be a little bit, like, I wanted to reach the goal, right? Like, I wanted to be better with my eating habits, and I'm still working on it, and that's all I can tell myself. But for the running, I did really good. So for this tracker here, I pretty much walked every day. Ever since we updated our chicken coop situation, I have to take a bit of a walk to get to the coop to change out their bedding, eggs, let them out, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a walk every day anyways. But starting around mid-April, I started doing my runs, and I'll zoom in for this. So I wanted to do runs and gym, and I think after the first day where I did my 5K run and then also did a gym workout where I did my leg exercises and back exercises, I think I was just like, that's a lot right now, especially going from kind of just doing mainly walking, mainly gym, to now adding in a third thing. I wanted to take a bit slower. So I focused mainly on running, and I've been following a schedule, which I know is around here somewhere. I'll share that too, probably in either in this video or in another video, but I've been following a running schedule to prepare me for this 10K. And right now we're mainly running 5Ks 3 times a week and about to be 4 times a week. And then on Saturdays is when I like to do my long runs. So I ran a 10K one of the Saturdays, and then the second Saturday, I was really having a hard time with pain in my legs, and I'm taking a break. The time I'm filming this video, I'm going to take a short break just to kind of like readjust, stretch, massage, whatever, to get my movement back in order. But I think I was overdoing it a little too much, from not running at all to running 5Ks like 3 times a week. But it's slowly moving back into it, but I'm really proud of my progress to see that I am keeping up with the schedule at least. If I'm not running it now, I'm gonna walk it, if that makes sense. So I'm still moving, it's just gonna be a lot less impact. Moving on into the monthlies, I love this. I have had so much fun with this little mood monthly section thing that I've been doing. It's just been such a blast. I ended up using more of the Coffee Monsters Co.'s emoji heads, and I found a sheet of potato heads, and so I've been using the potatoes in this one too. But this has been really exciting and fun to see kind of like how my mood shifts, like whatever mood takes on most that day is what I put down, and I like seeing how different my day-to-day could be, and how similar my day-to-day could be. It's a very interesting concept for me. I've also been tracking my weight by week down here just because it's something I like to keep track of. And then all of the decorations for this is from the big flowers are from the washi tape shop, and then the washi tape is from London Gifties, and then the April is from my shop. It's part of my Bold Monthly script headers. But I really have been enjoying the mood board situation. It is creating kind of a bumpy situation now that we're 4 or 5 months in of doing this. I don't really mind since I don't write a whole lot on these pages, but I think once I get closer to the end of the year, it's going to be really, really bumpy, but we'll see. Like I said, I don't really care. If Helen wants to release all of these in washi paper, I will buy all of them. Just, Helen, if you watch this, just know that I would buy every single one of them in washi paper. Anyways, moving on. For the weeklies, I have not, again, changed anything here. I am in love with my layout with this. I don't want to make any changes. It works for me really well. I'm really happy with it, and I'm continuing on. So over here on the left page, I have my workout column. This is basically where I write down what kind of workouts I did that day: running, walking, gym, whatever. And then I have a little single grid space worth of line, I guess that made sense, for my meditation practice, where I try to meditate at least 10 minutes a day. And then the other main section of this is where I'm writing down my meals. So pretty much anything I eat throughout the day. I have my fasting time tracker up here. This just helps me see what time I break my fast in the morning and what time I stop eating, kind of like intermittent fasting. Meal ideas or grocery lists go here. So anything that I want to kind of eat or have in the fridge I need to use up, I would put that here in like a list form to make it easier when I go to cook something. I have a little mental health section, like how am I feeling? What was my happy moment this week? Did I have a low moment this week? Because I find that's really important for me to kind of see where I'm at mentally, and if I need to work on anything, journal through something, whatever. And if I need more space in this, I just go into like my private journal and dump out my thoughts. And then at the bottom, I have my weekly routine, which just helps me keep track of like what I'm doing throughout the week, how many times I'm doing something, which I don't think I finished updating this one because the whole last half is blank. But anyways, this deco is from the Sticky Club, which I've gotten several questions on. Again, I'll try to make a video, I think, on Sticky Club at some point, but they have like a subscription service every month where they deliver a packet of stickers, and you get like 6 or 7 sheets of stickers. It's themed, and then you can get like a vinyl or stamps or bookmarks like the one in the front of this one. But yeah, it's a really good deal. And you get to pick your theme, and you can skip subscriptions, whatever, and you get to see the sneak peek before the subscription goes live. So it's a very, very nice sticker subscription, and you get a lot of different stuff from very different artists, and it's really fun. Anyways, the second week of April, this is from London Gifties. This one, yeah, this week we were preparing for the solar eclipse, which was amazing. I'll go more in depth on that when I do my A5 journal flip through, because I took a picture and everything. And then I also got to see my mom this week, and then my boyfriend's dad came to visit us this week as well. So this was a busy, busy time. And then the week after that was when my boyfriend's dad basically stayed with us the whole week. So we were eating out quite a bit, giving him the tour of the city, having fun, things like that. So lots of eating out this week, which was not my favorite. And I didn't get to do my 24-hour fast, which again is fine because we had family here. And that's really what matters, is spending time with them. I can wait on my fasting schedule. It's not a priority for me when it comes to family visiting us. But it was really nice to see them. This was my birthday week, and I didn't do any deco for this week because I think I was just really burned out with stickers, which I don't think I used deco in my other planner either. Anyways, I just didn't want to use stickers, which was fine. But we did celebrate my birthday. I got to have a 𝗪𝘃𝗁𝗁 cake, which was so good. And they made it strawberry, like strawberry flavored, which I'd never had before. And I was really, really like in love with it. It was really delicious. But yeah, so that was the last week of April pretty much. And then this is current week we are on. For my habit tracker in the back, so notes pages, I update this into a habit tracker. Let me flip this around. This is what we ended up looking like. I got a lot of good sleep, I feel like, in the beginning of April, and then it just kind of like slowly tapered down to like 1 hour less. I did have a pretty big mood drop right before my birthday, and I don't remember why, but I'm glad I documented it. And then as for like my tracking stuff down here, I've been really consistent with my Spanish practice. I think I did every single day in April where I practiced my Spanish, which I was really happy with. And then reading was another really big thing that happened for me in April, because for my birthday, I received a Kindle, and that has just been game changing when it comes to reading. So typically I only have time to read like later in the day when it gets dark, and I either have to have a light on or, you know, go sit in another room with lights on if I can't sit in my bed and read. And with the Kindle, the light is so soft and so warm. I have the, I think, Paperwhite edition, and I can read in bed and it doesn't disturb anybody. And I'm so happy with it. And so I've been able to read a lot more in bed in the dark, because that's what I like, and I'm really happy with it. But yeah, so definitely happy to keep track of all of those things. Other than that, everything else has pretty much been the same. I've been drinking coffee again instead of tea, kind of just like a cycle thing, but I don't drink as much coffee as I used to. So I think that's honestly a blessing in disguise. So maybe I like broke myself of the habit a little bit. Then for the workout log, I have my one workout that I did, but I'm okay with this because I did a whole lot of running, which is basically the next section. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs. I think I totaled like 27 miles or something in April, and I did a little blurb of my 10K progress report, like training for my 10K, like my progress, like how I was feeling and everything. And I think what I mainly wrote here is it's going good, but I have to be honest, it's hard. Yeah, which is true. So I think taking it a little bit slower at the beginning of May is what I'm gonna have to do, just to kind of like recuperate my muscles. But I'm really happy with my progress with this, and I'm happy I get to document how many miles I'm doing and my pace and everything like that. For the TV shows and movies, I honestly didn't watch a whole lot in April. I was reading mainly, which I'm really happy with. I kind of like found my groove with that. I read like the Never King series, which was okay. I read Powerless by Lauren Roberts. That book was, it had me gripped. Oh my gosh. And then it ended in a cliffhanger. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but oh man, I was okay. Anyways, and then I started reading the Throne of Glass series, and then I think the Talon series by Julie Kagawa. I don't know. I read so many things in April, which I'll go over that again in another video, but I definitely found my reading groove again, so I didn't watch as much in April. I did watch the Anne with an E series on Netflix in the beginning, and it was okay. It was cute. Honestly, the character is mildly annoying to me, but it was like lighthearted. It was very cute. I watched the 𝗪𝘗, which was I think an Italian movie that came out on Netflix, and it was interesting. It had kind of like, trigger warning, like sibling love in it, and I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like they weren't actually siblings though, like anyways. And then I also watched American Assassin, which I thought was really good. I was really happy with that one. I started watching Roswell, New Mexico on Netflix, and then just kind of gave up. It's way too cheesy. Anyways, no new recipes in the back, still the same ones that I made in the first quarter of the year. Haven't gotten anything new yet for April or May, honestly, but I really want to make something, I think I've talked about this, like Middle Eastern. I'm thinking more of like sitar bread, maybe even like an Indian type of dish, like a curry of some kind. Now that it's getting warmer though, I'm thinking maybe I'll try something a little bit more like gazpacho or something. I don't know, like a cold soup, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm really happy with this planner. It's not going anywhere. I love this thing. Honestly, the Sterling ink week size has won me over. I don't think I will ever be able to go back to a Hobonichi week size, just because the paper being white in this and having grid on this side of the page is just game changing for me. So nice. And you have so much more space because you don't have the quotes at the bottom. But yeah, I'm really hopeful that Sterling ink continues to carry this size in planners, because I am in love with it, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Anyways, that is all for my Sterling ink N2 Common Planner week size health planner situation. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching, for joining me here today. And if you're interested in any of the other flip throughs I will be doing, I will have them in videos kind of close to this one. I also have some playlists if you're interested in other videos about this planner specifically. And I love this. This is still one of my favorite planners to use every day. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.